So hello and welcome back to a brand new video, everyone. Today we're going to be taking a look at the AirPods Pro 2nd Gen with the USB-C charging. And the reason we're taking a look at this now after months and months of this being launched is because my 1st Gen AirPods Pro, the one that I purchased on the launch day back in October of 2019, has finally stopped working. I did go to the Genius Bar to have it checked and run some diagnostics, but the people at the Genius Bar were not able to get to the bottom of why it stopped working. There were no water damage, there were no scratches, no dents, no nothing, and they could not even replace it because it had been 5 years. And to fix it, I would need to pay money, so I was thinking to myself, it might now be time to upgrade. And I don't like to upgrade tech each and every time something new comes out, which is why I waited and did not upgrade to the AirPods Pro 2nd Gen instantly. But because now my 1st Gen is not working, it's time to upgrade. So in this video, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna be unboxing the AirPods Pro 2nd Gen. I'm gonna be showing you the difference between the 1st Gen and the 2nd Gen, because although the 1st Gen has stopped working, I can show you some physical differences. And then we're also gonna be pairing the 2nd Gen AirPods Pro to my iPhone. And I do wanna use the AirPods 2nd Gen and then try to do some, audio recording to see how that sounds. Because sometimes when I'm out and about recording stuff, I might have the AirPods on. And if there's wind and if there are external noises, I would want the audio to be captured properly. One of the things I disliked about the 1st Gen AirPods Pro was that if I had the AirPods 1st Gen on and then I was recording myself, or I was on a meeting, or I was on a call, if there are external noise behind me or around me, the AirPods Pro would pick that up and the person on the other end would complain. So hopefully that has improved a lot in the 2nd Gen. I don't know, because I've never tried the 2nd Gen before this. I have heard from people who have used the 1st Gen in the past and have used the 2nd Gen recently. They found it to be much better than the 1st Gen, but that's a given. With every new iteration, something is going to be improved. Whilst that may not be always the case, but I would like to trust Apple, and hopefully there are some improvements here. And do note, in Apple Store in Australia, it costs 399 Australian dollars, but I got this from a tech store called JB Hi-Fi, which only costed me around $297. The reason for that is there was some sale happening in JB Hi-Fi, due to which I was able to grab it for $100 less. Okay, so without any further delays, let's just get right into it and unbox this. Okay, so here we have the AirPods Pro box. If I remember correctly, this doesn't differ much from the 1st Gen box. Let's look at the back to see what it says. So you can pause and read this in detail if you want to. So it just says AirPods Pro 2nd Generation with MagSafe charging case, USB-C. And with Apple, the unboxing experience across their products are very similar. So you just pull on these two tabs right here. Once you've done that, all you do is lay it on the ground and then you just lift it up. So inside of the box, you can see it says here, designed by Apple in California. So there are some booklets here, so we can take that out. So you can see here, it says AirPods Pro. This is like a manual. So you have some, pairing guides. You have some, like information about the tips that you get within the box. You can also see how you can charge. And with this AirPods Pro, you can also use your Apple Watch charger to wirelessly charge your AirPods Pro. You have more information about how to control your audio, like transparency mode, noise cancellation, and everything. So let's put this to the side because everyone pretty much knows how to do that by now. More manual stuff. Now, if we go and have a look inside the box, this is where the AirPods Pro 2nd Gen is. So I'll put this to the side and let's see what else we get. So there is like this arrow right here. You just pull it up. So you do get on here, this is the ear tips. And you also get a USB-C to USB-C cable, which is braided. Previously with the AirPods Pro, you only got maybe small, medium, and large ear tips. But now you get extra small as well. Medium by default comes applied in. So in this packaging, you see extra small, small, and large. And mediums are going to be inside the case pre-applied. So let's take the baking paper kind of wrapper out now and then unbox this finally. Okay, just looking at the case, there's not much difference. The weight also kind of feels the same. And we can see here, the bottom, it's USB-C now. The 1st Gen obviously was Lightning. There's also an LED indicator here, and there's a speaker here. And the purpose of this speaker is because your AirPods can now connect to Find My. If you lose it somewhere, maybe in your sofa or something, you can basically use your iPhone to play a sound, play a chime on the AirPods Pro 2nd Gen. And using this speaker, it's going to create a noise, and then you'll probably be able to hear it. There is some sort of a lanyard attachment right here as well, which did not exist in the AirPods Pro 1st Gen. And the back is pretty much similar. You can press this button right here to pair. Let me bring my 1st Gen AirPods Pro and do some side-by-side comparison. So I have two AirPods Pro right here. One obviously is the 2nd Gen and the other is the 1st Gen. So on my right, because this looks old, it's easy to tell that on my right, this is the 1st Gen, and on my left is the brand new 2nd Gen. And brand new for me because I just unboxed this, but this has been released for quite some time now. But looking at the case, you hardly can tell a difference. The obvious differences are on the bottom bit. So if we look at the bottom, on the right, the 1st Gen, you only see a lightning port, and on the left, the 2nd Gen, you do see an indicator, you do see USB-C port, and you do see the speaker here. And then we go to the side, you see nothing on the 1st Gen, but on the 2nd Gen, you do see the lanyard attachment. The top basically looks the same, and the front is literally the same. So just by looking at the case, it's really hard to tell. That also applies to the earbuds, because the earbuds, from the looks of it, is very much similar as well. And if we put this on top of each other, it basically has the same form factor. The thickness is the same, and I think both of them are the same height and the same width. So apart from the things that I've mentioned in the difference in the cases, there is nothing more from the outside. Internally, yes, there are a lot of differences. I think Apple has made a lot more improvements on their 2nd Gen AirPods Pro, which is kind of obvious because that's pretty much what everyone does. I'll leave the technical specifications between the AirPods Pro 1st Gen and AirPods Pro 2nd Gen on the screen right here, so you can pause and check it out. Okay, so now let's get to the fun part. This is the AirPods Pro 2nd Gen. Let's pair it on my iPhone. So what we basically do is I've unlocked my iPhone. Now I basically open this up, and then I should see some pop-up coming here. It's already in pairing mode. Hopefully it's gonna pop up, and it did. It says AirPods Pro Connect, so I'm gonna hit connect. So it's gonna quickly connect. We can see the LED indicator change color. So now it's telling me media and call control. Press once on either AirPod to play, pause. It's too quick, so it's basically, you know, like telling me different functions of it. So I can choose to skip or I can choose to cross it out. Let's just do skip. It also tells me that announced calls and notifications. So this is something that you can set it up later. So basically, if you've got the AirPods on and if you seem to get a message or a call, it will read the message out. It will announce the calls for you, like who is calling you. I'm gonna do set it up later. And it also says adaptive audio, adaptive mode, dynamically responds to your environment and cancels or allows external noise. Personalized volume, adjust the volume of media in response to your environment. Conversation awareness. When you start speaking, AirPods Pro will lower media volume, reduce background noise, and enhance the voices in front of you. So let's do continue. Adaptive mode, a new listening mode that dynamically responds to your environment and cancels or allows external noise. You can switch between adaptive and noise cancellation by pressing and holding AirPods Pro, or from control center or settings. So I will do turn on adaptive mode. It does say personalized volume now, so automatically adjust the volume of media in response to your environment. So let's also do that. Again, you can turn this off later. Conversation awareness. When you start speaking, AirPods Pro will lower the media volume, reduce background noise, and enhance the voices in front of you. So yes, let's do that as well. So we can see here it's already paired. The case has 64% and the earbuds have 38%. So let's do done. So everything is paired now. So if I go to settings and if I go to Bluetooth, it should basically show me my new AirPods Pro, which says connected. So AirPods Pro #2, that's the new one. Okay, the AirPods Pro are paired now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them on my ear, and then I'm gonna do a video recording where the audio is gonna be coming from the AirPods Pro 2. Okay, so I'm currently recording from my iPhone 15 Pro Max, which is paired with my AirPods Pro 2. Hopefully this sounds better. And again, because I'm recording in my lounge, basically inside of my home, there's no external noise. There's no external noise to be picked up. So hopefully this is sounding good. I do need to go outside and do the same recording just so that there is some sort of comparison. Okay, so now I'm doing the same recording, but with the conversation awareness off. I think initially the first clip sounded kind of off. I think on the left ear, the audio was high, but on the right ear, the audio was low. But again, I was hearing through the AirPods Pro 2, so I can't really tell. What I'm gonna do is during the editing process, I'm gonna put everything on my computer and then I'm gonna play it back again. Okay, so this is testing number 2. This is still gonna be, you know, like the audio coming from my AirPods Pro 2. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head to my balcony. There's not gonna be that much noise, but let's see the difference. So I don't know if you're gonna be able to hear the external noise, the cars, everything around me, like the environment noise. What I'm also gonna be doing is I'm gonna be recording without the AirPods Pro 2, just so that you can hear how it comes off directly from the iPhone's microphone. And again, I'm just doing this so that there is some sort of comparison. Okay, although I'm wearing my AirPods Pro 2, the audio is actually coming from my iPhone's microphone. This is just so that there's some sort of comparison between how the audio comes from the AirPods Pro 2 versus how the audio comes from the iPhone's microphone. obviously the microphone I'm wearing here is the DJI microphone, but this is not connected to my iPhone at the moment. Okay, now the audio is coming directly from the DJI microphone that's connected to my secondary iPhone with which I'm recording this whole video. And I'm still doing this out in my balcony just so that there's going to be some sort of comparison between the different mics being used, which is the AirPods Pro 2 microphone versus the iPhone's microphone versus the DJI microphone. And again, the reason I'm doing this is because whenever I'm out and about taking meetings, taking calls using the AirPods Pro 2, I want the microphone to sound good. Hence this comparison, just to see how better or worse the AirPods Pro 2 microphone is going to be in comparison to the microphone of the iPhone itself versus the DJI mic. Obviously, the DJI mic might be much more better because this is a dedicated mic. But again, if the AirPods Pro 2 microphone is as good as the microphone on the iPhone, I'm okay. So those were the different audio comparison when the AirPods Pro 2 microphone was used versus when the iPhone's microphone was used versus when the DJI microphone was used. And again, definitely the DJI microphone is going to be good because this is a dedicated microphone, but this just shows you how the quality of the microphone on the AirPods Pro 2 is. And again, watching this video with earbuds or headphones on might demonstrate it a bit better, but what I can tell from my experience using the AirPods Pro 1st gen and using the AirPods Pro 2nd gen briefly is that the microphone quality is much better on the AirPods Pro 2nd gen. So I am going to be quite happy with these. So what I'm going to do now is I think I'm going to end the video right here. This was just supposed to be an unboxing video, but I ended up doing some sort of mic comparison between the iPhone's microphone, the AirPods Pro 2 microphone, and the DJI microphone. But yeah, the AirPods Pro 2nd gen microphone is definitely better than the AirPods Pro 1st gen microphone, and I'm quite happy with that. This means that the 2nd gen AirPod Pro is definitely going to do a much better job rejecting the external noises. It is definitely not going to be as good as a DJI mic or some dedicated mic, but again, I don't need this to do that. All I need this to do is whenever I'm out and about, that I should sound, you know, like much clearer to the person on the other end of the call, because I don't want them to be burdened by the external noise, and I feel like this might be able to do a much better job than the 1st gen, but we'll see. We have to use this. But yeah, that's been it for this video. Thank you for watching this video this far. I'll definitely see you in the next one. Till then, peace.